Pep, first league defeat of the season and a difficult afternoon.
Yeah, very difficult because I think despite we started the game well in a tough ground, I think we were conscious that they will put a lot of intensity because they were chasing the first win, and it would be a difficult game. But I think we started all right. We started good. We had a good shape, a good balance. The ball was flowing well as well. We created problems to their box. But obviously, as soon as we are 2-0 down with those two goals a little bit too close to each other, that makes the game too much uphill. As part of that, halftime, I saw the team very resilient in the way of looking forward to try to get a goal that will put us back into the game. And obviously then you take risk and you are more open, you know. But I think it's important that a club in the long run will benefit from the fact of chasing games and going forward instead of sitting deep on a 2-0 defeat.
You mentioned there that the goals came in quick succession, 2 in 7 minutes. That really left you with the mountain to climb, didn't it?
Yeah, it gets very difficult. I can imagine for the players in the pitch, it's a tough situation because in the end of the day, the players, they always think, and we always think that we can always do better to avoid a goal, but goals happen, and the fact that they were too quick to each other, we put it difficult. Ourselves, we were in a situation that now we need to chase a game that is even more uphill, you know, away from home. Despite of that, and despite as negative as this is, the result and how it happened, the important thing is that we have a solid start and we have another game on Tuesday that we have the chance to put it back right.
In the second half, the opening 15-20 minutes again, you were the better team, you had a lot of the ball, couldn't quite hurt Forest, and then they go and get that third from a corner.
Yes, obviously it's difficult because you leave yourself a little bit exposed when you try to chase the game. That's what we need to do. Losing 2-0, you know that one goal will get you back into it. We only have 45 minutes. I think the team started very well. The first 20 minutes were very good. Going forward, dominated the game, controlled, but obviously it was difficult because Forest, the only thing they really had to do is to defend that lead. So we had to attack a team that had a lot of players behind the ball, and eventually having breaks on us. Obviously that's a clear game for them on that result, and then they scored on that corner. Some things that we've always been strong defending, really.
Alvaro Jimenez comes on for his debut as a substitute, but again into a difficult circumstance.
Yeah, difficult situation. The game was tough, as we said. I think he did as much as he could, really. Tried to offer. We want to keep working him as much as we can, so he can give us options as well to team with Juki up front. But in the end of the day, he's a new player who just arrived last week, and it will take time for him, you know. And I cannot really rush him into something because I will not be doing the right thing. So it will take time. He needs to adapt and keep growing and showing the pitch that he's a player for us.
The same starting lineup than last weekend, the same sort of shape, but obviously a different outcome, a different type of game. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have come in new, a lot of guys that are still adapting. What do you think the team and yourselves can take or learn from this afternoon?
Well, the good things and the positives is that we thought it was a good idea to keep working on the same lineup and the same way of playing that we did last Saturday. It's a thing that we want to do going forward and try to come here and dominate. I think we're better away from home. It's not easy to come here and try to dominate the game and try to control and put problems with the ball. That's where the club wants to go, and that's the direction that we take, you know. And we know that sometimes it gets more difficult, and sometimes it will go on our way. But in the end, in the long term, it's going to be a benefit for the club. But the important thing is that we need to make sure that we can, despite of that, try to get results as well.
And just a word, Jefferson Montero, who travelled with you today, but obviously I understand that clearance hasn't yet to come through for him.
Yeah, we just hope that the Swansea and the Welsh FA sort out the clearance and the players ready to play with us. Yeah.